All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Harakak. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and greetings, salutations, and blessings unto your elect. Shalom unto you. Brush Quap back here with another video. And just want to quickly go into this Gentile thing again. And it's, how do you break this down without understanding who these people actually are? In the last video, I went into Maccabees and showed how, matter of fact, I'll just go again real quick. Bear with me. Okay. I went to 1 Maccabees chapter 1, showing you how Antiochus the king, matter of fact, I'll read it, says 1 Maccabees 1:41, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people and everyone should leave his laws. Okay, so all the heathen agreed to the commandment of the king. Okay, yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. Okay, and so we went away from who we were. And what custom do you think we pulled? The king commanded us to get into the Greek customs. Okay, this is during the time of the Greeks. Okay, this is a king in secular history that you can go and look up, Antiochus Epiphanes. Okay, so going back, we picked up these Greek customs, and we were still prevalent in us, even into the Roman Empire. All right, and then thinking about that process, it's even perpetuated even further, in different heritages, different customs that the heathen followed, that our people have been mingled and scattered within to become engraved, or so to speak, with that today. They get to come back, as I showed in the last video. With this one, it says, let's start up at, where did I want to start? I'll start at verse 9. It says, tribulation and anguish. This is KJV, Romans chapter 2, verse 9. In the KJV, I got to keep my eye on the time. It says, tribulation and anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil, of the Jew first, and also unto the Gentile. Okay, NLT, there will be trouble and calamity for everyone who keeps on doing what is evil, for the Jew first and also for the Gentile. Saying, if you're not keeping evil, if you're not doing unto the statutes, laws, and commandments of the Most High. Okay, and if you're not doing that, you're gonna get punished for it. Now let's go into this word Gentile real quick, and it goes throughout. Okay, this word. So let's go into it. So linear should be the same one that it's been. Okay, Gentile, Hellen. Okay, a Greek, either by nationality, whether a native of the mainland or of the Greek islands or colonies, meaning that's where you live. You're actually a Greek, or you live in Greece, is what it's saying. All right, it says, in a wider sense, the name embraces all nations, not Jews, that made the language, customs, and learning of the Greeks their own, including the Jews. That's where they messed up. That includes the Israelites. Okay, primary reference is to a difference of religion and worship. Okay, primary reference is to a difference of religion and worship. You are not the race of your religion, of your belief. Okay, all right, you get it? It says, by extension, a Greek speaking person, especially a non-Jew. They always want to throw that in there, but it actually is the Israelites. Okay, that's why it's to the Jews and then the Greeks as well. All right, let's go back. Continuing on. So those are Israelite foreigners right there. Right, when it brings that up. But glory, honor, and peace to every man that worketh good, to the Jew first, and also unto the Gentile. Okay, the same thing. It says, for there is no respect of persons with the Most High, only to his people, within his people. He loves all of his chosen people, the Israelites. Okay, it's going to start initiating to bringing the whole nation back through the loins of the elect. So he loved the elect first. But overall, he's going to bring the whole nation back. All right, it says, for as many as have sinned without law shall also perish without law. And as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. So that's those are the circumcision and those are the uncircumcision. Okay, the uncircumcision meaning you having the beliefs of the heathen on you. Okay, hence the word Gentile being used, or even Greek, right? It says, so knowledge of it you perish, knowledge not of it you perish. All right. It says, for not the hearers of the law are just before the Most High, but the doers of the law are justified. Okay. And the NLT is nice as well. It says, KJV continues to say 14, for when the Gentiles which have not the law do by nature the things contained in the law, these, having not the law, are a law unto themselves, which show the work of the law written in their hearts, their conscience also bearing witness, and their thoughts the meanwhile accusing or else excusing one another, because they're following it. Okay? Now let's read that all in the NLT. Verse 12. When the Gentiles sin, now who can sin? The Israelites only can sin. So how you gonna say the Gentiles are sinning? Because only the sin is the transgression of the law. Okay? So only the Gentiles can sin. They will be destroyed even though they never had God's written law. They didn't grow up with those customs. They grew up with the other customs. Okay? They're trying to make it sound like it's something else. But this is how you have to understand this. You have to pull the spirit out of it. It says, and the Jews who do have God's law will be judged by that law when they fail to obey it. For merely listening to the law doesn't make us right with the Most High. It is obeying the law that makes us right in His sight. Even Gentiles who do not have God's written law, so that they know His law when they instinctively obey it. Why? Because it's in their spirit and through the process of reincarnation that they were Israelites and kept the law in previous lives. Okay? Even without having heard it. Okay? They demonstrate that God's law is written in their hearts, in their minds, for their own conscience and thoughts, either accusing them or telling them what they are doing right. Okay? They naturally follow after right. But when you look at the heathen, what do the heathen actually do? Eat cow dung and bathe in cow piss and worship animals and sun, moon, and star and all this other stuff, man. Okay? But we have a law written, and the law was oral before it was actually written. And as the sons of God, we kept that. Now, that's another lesson for another day. But Lord willing, this shed a little light onto you who these Gentiles are, man. These are Israelite foreigners that grew up in these present lives without knowing that they were Israelites or the law, statutes, and commandments to guide them, but have a sense of wisdom of living the right way. All right, so Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praises and glories unto Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakakadash, the water. Tuning in to the next one. Shalom.